गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. The question which was asked to Dad was, what is the purpose of life? Why are we born? Are we only born to get scoldings from parents? Are we only born to go through 13, 14, 17 years of studies and then worry if I'll get a job or not get a job? And then after getting a job, worry that when they will throw me out? Is that going to satisfy us? That was your question? Did you come to an answer while asking the question to Dad? You tell me. Did you find an answer? Has anyone found why they are here in this world? All of you. They know only to play. Why are you born in this world? Why are you growing up? Why you were not born in India? Why you were born here, or you're not born here, born in some part of the world? Why you got only these parents? Why not some other parents? Socho. Is it only for, I'll give you a context. Animal kingdom also is born, it grows, it comes together with the opposite sex, has children, trains the children, and once they have become teenagers in the animal kingdom, the mother and the father to pehle hi bhag jata hai. Then the mother also gives away the attachment to the children. Correct? Have you noticed that in the animal kingdom? So they are intelligent. In human beings, we keep attachment till the last breath and suffer because of that. So which life is better? That life is better or this life is better? Human life is better. When you look at the dogs, I think they are having a wonderful life in this house. Huh? They don't have to study, they don't have to mug up, they don't have to give any exams. Why are we here? बताओ. आप उसको मत देखो, आप भी बताओ.
I haven't figured out the purpose.
You haven't figured out the purpose. Many people haven't figured out the purpose. Here's Aryan.
Yes.
Your name says the cultured one. Aryan means the cultured one. So, where do you fit in?
I fit in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here right now, so
Very good. He's here right now, he's in the present. But in the total scheme?
that I'll choose. I don't know yet.
Okay. Oh, you will choose. Okay. So, till now, have you been able to choose?
Yeah, I have.
Example,
Uh,
did you choose the parents?
no, I didn't choose anything.
Did you choose becoming hungry?
No, no. But I've done things that maybe have led me to become hungry. So maybe I had breakfast this morning, which means I'd get hungry later. But
Okay, good. So hunger came, and then you decided, because it came in the morning, you are given it a name breakfast. But hunger came by itself. You didn't choose it.
yeah,
You just satiated that hunger by taking some action. If I throw the ball to him, that's a trigger. He'll run after it. So the hunger came, you ran after satiating it. So that is not choice. That's a reaction. So, why are we born? Why are we here? Why are we growing? Why are we earning? One person was sitting by the river, catching a fish and throwing the fish. After he catches the fish, he gives it a kiss and throws it back into the river. And someone who had come on a holiday in the apartment, every day he used to watch from the window. This fellow, half a day he sits there, catches so many fish by the side of the river, and he takes maybe one, but all of the others he catches and he throws it away. So one day he couldn't stop himself. He says, "Man, you got an art, you got a knack of catching fish. But look at you. You are sitting here all day doing nothing, just catching fish. Your clothes are stinking. And I've been observing you. You take only one fish. But if you had caught all the fishes and gone to the market and sold them, you would have made some extra money." He said, and then this beggar or whoever, man, he said, "If I make the money, then what?" He said, "Then you can buy some good food. Then you can buy some, aa jao. Then you can, aa jao. There's place here." Give him attention, otherwise he's going to bark. So he says, then you can buy some good clothes. Then what will happen? Then you will save some money, man. He says, "Yeah, that's a very good idea." And then what will happen? He says, "After saving some money, you can buy a boat. And then what will happen? You can go into the river, in the middle of the river, and you can catch even more fish. Then what will happen? Then you'll have more money. Then you can employ one or two people. Then you can have another boat. And then you can have more money. Then you can buy a house." And this way, the whole thing went on and on. He said, "Then what?" The man said, the beggar or the fish catcher, he says, "Then what?" "Then you will be happy. Then you will be happy." He says, "I'm already happy." You can't motivate a person to do something if he's already happy. Think. And this type of thought comes in our minds also sometimes, isn't it? Every teenager thinks about this, because when the pressure builds up of exams and studies and the so many subjects to study, geography, civics, physics, chemistry, mathematics, this, that, आगे करें क्या? तो ये सोचते कि till today, I don't know what you studied, but what I studied in school, I have never used it in my life. Only in examples. Only in examples. Yes, it has given me a better little bit understanding of the world, the politics, the geography, etc., etc. But there are other ways of doing it too, which I didn't discover when I was in school. I discovered it when I was in some other country because of the circumstances, I started doing some breathing exercise to keep myself warm. And I discovered something else, that I can travel anywhere in this world. I don't need to catch a plane. I don't need to catch a plane. I can go and visit anywhere in this universe. So why work hard, make money, then buy a ticket? Or lie in the bed, do some breathing and get out of the body and travel anywhere you want, which is smarter. I'm not suggesting you do that, it has to happen. And if you're really inspired and ready to take that by the horns and not get scared by what is going to take place as a result of that, then it is okay. Otherwise, you can go mad also. You can go mad also. Because your mind must have the capacity to handle that type of energy. See? When I was young, her age, you're 12, 13?
11.
Oh my God, so I was 1 year elder. At age 12, and I was just telling them that I was sitting on, that time I never studied, read all these comics, what you guys, I don't know which comics are there nowadays. But in our times, it used to be Phantom, Tarzan, Richie Rich, Tintin, and Enid Blyton books, and याद है सारे हाँ तो वो सब हम पढ़ते थे कमांडो हाँ चाचा चौधरी चंपक all those things we used to enjoy, but more than that I used to enjoy Amar Chitra Katha. And they had just started few years ago, every month, or initially in every year 1 or 2 publications will come out, and slowly it became that every 2 months they used to come out with a story. Maybe not 2 months, maybe twice a year, thrice a year, something like that. So whenever it used to come out, Dad used to be in airlines, so we used to take the flight every year. We used to travel somewhere, and at the airport you'll always find the Amar Chitra Katha, latest. तो ये तो हमेशा का बना हुआ था कि we need to get that Amar Chitra Katha, and I'll read those stories so many times, same thing again and again and again, never get satiated. So when I was 12-year-old, I was sitting under this Parijat tree. Parijat, Parijat tree सुना है नाम? नाम भी नहीं सुना? Oh, it is a what you call? It is a tree from heaven. It is a tree from heaven. Those flowers bloom only before sunrise, and they'll last on the tree for maybe 5-10 minutes, and all of them will fall down. Like a shower, it comes down.
What color are the flowers?
Almost off-white with a saffron color in the middle. Very, very fragrant. Anyway, I was sitting under the tree, summer holidays, 10-11 बजे का समय था, and someone had given me the Amar Chitra Katha full, all सब जितने बन चुके थे तब तक. And I कहा यार बहुत दिनों से पढ़ा नहीं है, let's read this. And I started reading. रामायण पढ़ लिया, महाभारत पढ़ लिया, कर्ण पढ़ लिया, रामचंद्र जी की कथा, हनुमान जी की कथा, इसकी कथा, उसकी कथा, so many kings stories we read. And once while all that was going, rishis, great sages, all that was reading. And suddenly at that time, as I was telling you somewhere I was telling you that the thought, exactly her question, what is the purpose? Because all the kings in our ancient lore, they used to achieve and they used to give up everything. The tradition was hand it over to your son and go away into the forest. Usko kya bolte the? Vanaprasth. That is the 3rd stage of your life. Brahmacharya is your stage, kid stage. Grahastha is the married stage. 3rd, once the children are grown up, then the parents should not be dotting on them and troubling them. You are living your life, making you should live like this or live like that. They should leave them to their decisions. And what should they do? Go to Vrindavan, go to Kashi. So in those days they used to do that, or they used to go into the forest. However, their Guru Maharaj or an inner calling used to come, they used to go and chant the name of the Lord and sit in silence, not with their wife, by alone. And then that led to, what was the final stage of life? The final stage is sannyas. Sannyas means where you have got detached to everything in this creation and you have become or attained union with the divine. That is the sannyas can be by clothes also, but the true sannyas inside is there is no attachment to anything in the world, and why that attachment is not there? Because your mind is totally dedicated, surrendered to the divine. Does that mean this is possible only by running away to the jungle or the Himalayas? No, you can live in the family also and do it, but little bit harder, but it is possible. Many masters in India have achieved that while living in the family. जैसे आपके लहड़ी महाशय का नाम सुना है? लहड़ी महाशय, युक्तेश्वर महाराज, परमहंस योगानंदा's teacher's teacher.
Oh, okay.
And his teacher is almost 600 years old and still living in Himalayas. Always 16-year-old.
I have a question. So, what's the difference between staying in the family and teaching the divine, or going to somewhere like the Himalayas? Why choose each one?
You cannot choose. It has to be an inner calling. So,
Good evening, all.
so it is an inner calling. It is not that I decide. Whatever you decide in life.
VP?
Volume कम करो भैया. Put the volume off. So
No,
it-
VP?
Yeah, hi, that's Vandana. I didn't change it.
Yeah,
One
okay,
moment.
okay. All right.
That's like a digital name. Sometimes just have to use that.
Okay, okay. Great. I don't
Put-
know.
put the-
Swami is
put-
running late.
No, I am on. I forgot. The audio was off. Sorry.
Oh, you are on mute.
I was on
Okay.
mute. Sorry. So we are looking at, it's an inner calling. So if I decide that I want to go to the Himalayas and I go there for first 1 or 2 days, I will sit there and enjoy myself. I have made a good decision. And then after 2-3 days of meditation, 4th day, what comes in your mind? What will be my wife doing? What will be my children doing? What will be my parents doing? I should not have left them. I should have taken care of them. No, what are you going to do? You're good for nothing. You left the family to go to the Himalayas, and in Himalayas, you are thinking about the family. Like one of the friends in Newcastle in Australia, he was asked, कि बेटा सरदार जी था, now he is a doctor, tell me something which I don't know. He was maybe 13-14 years old. He says, when we are playing soccer, so he says, Swamiji, when we are in Australia, we talk about India, and when we go to India, we talk about Australia. Correct, isn't it? So when you are in your home, you want to think of sannyas, you want to get away from everything, you want peace of mind. And when you get that peace of mind, even if it is in a holiday, you are again thinking about, after a few days, about home, about your bed, about your familiar circumstances. You see? So his question that what makes us go there? It's your inner. If you go away there, both places, whether you stay at home or you go to Himalayas or you go to an ashram, you have to face the consequence of your decisions, isn't it? You have to, if now you are in year 12 or 13, you have chosen some subjects, maybe science or maybe science liya hai kya? Science liya hai. So now you have to face those subjects. You have to, it is a challenge. You have to, now you have to dive into it and learn all the ropes about it, all the science subjects. So same way, consequences, whatever you do, if he gives me pizza tonight, there is a consequence. If the cheese suits me or doesn't suit me, there is a consequence. Or today we met someone, if she eats even crumbs of bread, she gets sick. So there is a consequence, and yet she ate it because she was with a friend. There you go. And then the whole day she was sick yesterday. The consequence is there. So whether you go to Himalayas or ashram, there is a consequence. Whether you stay at home, there is a consequence. But if you go to Himalayas or ashram as a result of detachment from everything, it's an inner pull which is taking you in that direction. Just like inner pull is what, when hunger comes, you cannot stop yourself but go towards the kitchen. Correct? When you have a bladder pressure, you cannot stop but go to the toilet. That's a pull. That's not your decision. It's making you cannot stop that. Exactly the same way. When the inner pull comes to go away, if you have to go, if it is meant for you to go away, then you will go away and you will not regret it. Then you will be, and when there is no regret in your mind, you will face whatever life throws at you in those circumstances boldly, courageously, happily, because it was a very, very thought out, natural decision, because it was a pull from within. See? And similarly, for some other people, many, many masters. Anandmayi Ma, ka naam suna hai Anandmayi Ma? A great saint, left her body in 70s. Then Akhandanand ji, unka naam suna hai. Then Ramakrishna Paramahansa, you have heard? Yes, Swami Ramakrishna Paramahansa. He was married, he had a wife, Sharda Devi. He had a wife, married fellow. But that marriage did not become a problem to his connection with divine. He used to consider his wife also as a Devi. Anandmayi Ma, uneducated lady, parents got her married. She didn't want to get married, but she got married. And her husband could not touch her. He used to get shocks. And eventually, after a few years, he became a disciple of his own wife. These things are they're happening. It may not happen to you, but how you are the most unique person on this planet. How it is going to unfold in your life, that let the life decide. You come with a destiny. That destiny, let it unfold it. But that destiny is for the body. That destiny is for the circumstances. But you have a choice. Whatever life is throwing at you as destiny. So today, destiny brought you here. This was your destiny. You may say it was your decision, but it was your destiny. Now, what you do with this place where you have found yourself? Do you interact with what destiny has brought you with complaints, with unhappiness, or you deal with it positively? Okay, I am here. Okay, what life has to teach me here? What is there to learn? And take it positively. And this choice, animals don't have. Trees don't have. Gods don't have that choice. I'm purposely saying the word God. God also doesn't have a choice. Only human being has that choice. The sun God has to give out heat and light every day. Can he decide, no, yaar, I'm tired of giving heat and light, I want to be cool like moon? Can he change his position? Cannot. Can Vishnu Bhagwan, you know Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh? So if Vishnu Bhagwan says, yaar, I'm tired of taking care of the creation and maintaining the creation, I want to enjoy destruction. I want, come on, let's have a role reversal, Shivji. You become Vishnu and I will become Shiva. Is that possible? No, it's not possible. In Kathopanishad, there is you heard of Kathopanishad? No. There's a young boy, 8-year-old, and his father tells him, his father is, in those days, the best way, what people used to do was give donation. He was a Sardar, he was a minor king, and he has enough wealth, and that time wealth was gold and cows. So he gives away everything. And why? Because the merit, I want to go to heaven, these acts will help me to go to heaven. Daan punya karte hain. So he was giving. And the son saw, this 8-year-old son, he saw that his father is giving away everything, but he's keeping the young cows, the milking cows for me. So he's giving gold-studded horns on a cow which does not give milk anymore. And he's giving it to the people in the society. It's more a burden rather than an asset. So he went and asked his father, Father, whom will you give it to me? See the culture. He didn't say, Dad, you are doing it wrong. He's saying, whom will you give me to? Once he went, Dad said, good, get away, man, let me do my job. Again he went, whom will you give me? Give me to? Again he brushed him away. Third time he went, the father became angry. He says, go, I give you to death. गुस्से में बोल जा मर जा, ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, बोल जा, go, I give you to death. The young boy, his teacher was father, his father is his father, and his guru is also his father. The father alone is teaching the Gurukul, he is teaching the scriptures, and he is one of the best students in the class. He says, if my father, 8-year-old child, he's saying, if my father has told me that go, I give you to death, he must be knowing that I know the way to death. And he found a way to death. Not by killing himself, that you have to discover. And he went, and when he went there, before time, Yamaraj was not there. And Yamaraj, when he came after 3 days, he says, Arey, this young fellow is here. I have committed a sin. Come, I give you 3 boons. And the boy goes, he says, ask the first boon. He says, first boon, because if you go to the realm of the death, the time, the speed at which the time moves there and the speed at which the time moves on the earth is very different. The 1 minute there may be 100 years here. So he says, Yamaraj, sir, by your grace, because you are asking me to take a boon, so by your grace, may my parents remember me when you send me back to them. Dekha, in one line, he has asked the first boon. So the time difference of the different realms is not going to make a difference. He says, by your grace, my parents will recognize me when you send me back to my parents. See? And they should continue to love me the way I was before. And that goes on. Second realm, the second question. I'm just cutting short. I'm not going to tell you all the 3 questions. But one question he asks is, oh teacher, tell me, you are the Lord of Death. You know everything in this world. You know who is right and who is wrong. You decide who goes to hell, who goes to heaven. So please tell me, what is that by knowing which nothing else needs to be known? What is that by knowing which nothing else needs to be known? The Yamaraj says, यार ये तो question तो बहुत बढ़िया है. हिंदी समझती है ना थोड़ी. So he says that the question is fantastic, but let me see if this fellow has read somewhere and asking the question, Or is it a self-generated question from contemplation? So he says, what will you do by that answer, man? Come, you are still young, you have got teenage in front of you, you got youth in front of you, you got whole life in front of you. I will give you long life. I will give you apsaras with palaces and chariots and gold and servants for as long as you want to live. He says, that is okay if you want to give me. But is that equal to knowing that by knowing which? Nothing else remains to be known. So he keeps distracting him. But this young boy, 8-year-old, he is not getting distracted. Now Yamaraj becomes very, very inspired looking at the quality of the student that is sitting in front of him. And he says, when I was your age, Nachiket, when I was your age, I had the similar question that you had. And the question was, I want to be the master of death. I wanted to be the master of death. Because when creation began, Yamaraj was also a person. Just like sun, the Lord Sun is a person. Indra is a person. It's a potentiality. किसके बच्चे थे ये? अदिति के बच्चे हैं सारे. Their mother is Aditi. And all the asuras, they are the children of Diti. So like that. So he says, when I was born, Yamaraj is the son of Lord Sun. So he says, when I had this question and I prayed, I contemplated on the Lord, and the Lord appeared, and he asked me, what do you want, my son? And I said, Lord, you know what I want. He says, yeah, I know you want to be the Lord of death. Tathastu. From that day onwards, I am stuck in this position. Now I cannot get away from this position. Whole day goes only in counting who's coming and who's going. Who will go to hell and who will go to heaven. And he has got a team to take care of that. He says that even though I know the truth, I cannot get away. I cannot renounce. I cannot give up the job position that I have in this creation because I asked for it. He says, my pranams to you, O Nachiket, that you are not getting caught up in anything. You are steadfast in the question that you want to know that by knowing which nothing else remains to be known. And then he gives him the knowledge. See? You understanding what we are saying? You are understanding, kiddo? So, the higher you seek, the lower drops away by itself. When your attention is on the earth, then trinkets, houses, money, minerals, diamonds, jewelry, this becomes important when your attention is on the ground. But when you are in the helicopter or in the plane, when you look down from the plane, what do you see? You can't even see. It's minuscule. Nothing is even, none of these things you can see. You can't even see the cars moving around. Ferrari and a Khatara all both look the same, like ants going around. But if you go even further high, you can't see anything. When you are on the ground, oh, the neighbor is so, trouble. He's a troublemaker. I don't get along with this person. I don't get along with that person. This person is only my dearest friend. No, when you go up, you can't see any people. All houses merge into one mass of earth. All roads are almost not visible. So where have all those problems of the ground vanished when you have gone high, isn't it? Exactly the same way. This is a very physical thing I'm showing you. But similarly, when in your mind, kids, adults, everyone, when in your mind, your attention is on something higher, something nobler, something fantastic, something all-encompassing, then the interpersonal problems, survival problems, procuring problems, accumulation problems, all this will become zero. Then how do we live? It's not your problem. You were not born because of your choice. You will not die because of your choice. If you are not born because of your choice and you are not going to die because of your choice, what makes you think between birth and death you have a choice? It's a foolish conclusion, no? That I have a choice between the birth and death. Then what is happening between birth and death? Your destiny is unfolding. Your destiny is unfolding. So even though I said there is no choice, but do you feel, Swami ji to bol rahe, lekin I can choose? Then choose wisely. Choose so that you do not collect any more memories. Because your past memories in this life or past life are appearing as destiny in this life. Whatever you have done or undone, regrets, expectations, fears, all those things are unfinished business in the last life, is appearing a destiny in this life. So don't create more karma, don't create more data. And what is data? Memories. Yesterday we talked about it. I'm not going to go into detail. So don't create more memories. Then how do you live? Think of something higher. See that just like I was not born by my choice, the whole creation also came by someone's will. Who is that? It could be God. It could be X factor. It could be the force. Keep thinking of that. What is making? See, when you are looking at यहाँ पे तो इतना नहीं होता, but if you have gone to Bombay or Delhi, you go to the railway station, when you are in the middle of on the platform, especially in VT or कहीं पे, तो everyone is running in, out car. Oh my God, इसने धक्का दिया, उसने धक्का दिया. You are totally sweating and you're thinking, my God, whole world is going mad. And you slowly take the steps, you come on top of the bridge and you look at all the people. Every person knows exactly where he is going. He knows he has to catch the train which is coming in 1 minute. He's already positioning himself so that he can get into the train. Everyone knows where they are going. But when you are in the crowd, you felt it's a mad place. So get the perspective of life correct. Take a step back. Take a step back from life. Take a break. Don't live in that rut. Run, 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 run. Every now and then, morning, evening, come back, sit down, drop everything. Look at everything as that it is taking place. I am the observer. If you take that position that I am the observer, everything will fall into perspective. See? And the more you remain as an observer, to that extent you are not collecting data, you are not collecting memories, and your mind is getting purified. So purpose of life. Yesterday also we talked about this only, or day before yesterday. Purpose of life, to be born as a human being, is only one. Only one. सोचो अभी इतना बोलने के बाद, what could it be? What could be the purpose of life after I have spoken for 40 minutes? I gave you a lot of clues.
To unite with the Lord.
Your purpose of life is to unite with one. Okay. You want to put it in some other words?
I think she said that.
Huh? Ditto?
Ditto.
Ditto. Yeah. You should be.
Yeah, like if you take sometime. Next time you will come, Swami, then
अभी हो गया तो हो गया.
हाँ, नहीं होगा नहीं तो.
Purpose of life is, yesterday I spoke to them from business point of view, is to unleash your maximum potential. What are you capable of? What are you capable of? Are you only a human being, or are you a divine being also at the same time? Are you only gross body, or are you more than that? Are you the consciousness? Wherever you put your attention, that will become your reality. If I put attention on the buildings, then I want to be a real estate magnate or developer. If I put my attention on gold, I want to be a goldsmith. If I want to put money on the share market, I am a stockbroker. If I put my attention on the body, then I will be good at yoga. I want to keep it perfect, go to gym every day. If I put my attention on the breath, then I will start doing pranayam. If I put attention on my mind, then I want to purify my mind. We are talking about unleashing the potential. What is the maximum limit I can take it to? So what is the maximum limit you can take your body to? You will flex here, you will flex that, you will do different asanas, put the leg around this head, put this leg around that head, do the bow, the arch, etc. etc. यानी पहले तुम नहीं कर सकते थे, अब now you are doing it. Wow, now my body is super flexible. And it's a sense of achievement. But there are yogis who can take away the limbs from their body and put it like a buffet. सर भी निकाल के रख देते हैं. शिरडी साईं बाबा ऐसे थे और फिर बाद में जोड़ लेते हैं. It's a very high form of yoga. So we are only flexibility हम देख रहे हैं. He's gone beyond that. Dismembering the body and putting it together. We are talking about the potential to what is the maximum potential we can go. Same way with the breath. What is the maximum potential you can go? Yesterday in meditation we did. If you want to listen, you can listen to that on the YouTube. So what is the maximum potential you can go to in breath? I'm asking. Think now. Breath means what? That which is coming into your nostrils and going out of nostrils. What will be the maximum potential of the breath? Will it be too many breaths, or will it be minimum number of breaths and still surviving? Never thought.
Now we are focusing.
हाँ, फोकस नहीं है, ये कटक से आंसर आता है, इसमें फोकस करने से नहीं आता. So, according to yoga, whatever you are going to experience in life is already predetermined. How many breaths you are going to breathe in this lifetime is already predetermined. First one is in which species you will be born is predetermined. How many breaths you are going to breathe is predetermined. And what experiences you are going to have in life is predetermined. So that means everything you are thinking, I'm living my life, but everything is predetermined. Everything is predetermined. Suppose now I am putting attention on the breath. What will be the maximum potential of? बैठे रहो, वो ले लेगा कुर्सी है वो. हाँ.
Swamiji, can you turn on the video?
Did I not turn on the video?
No video, no sound. Just now, so.
साउंड तो चल रहा था यार. ठीक है अभी.
Now it's good. Now it's good.
So, what will be he is a yogi. what is the maximum potential of the breath?
You can develop lungs are 3000 cc, so you can go up to any like 1 minute, 2 minutes.
So you heard what he said? The capacity to increase the capacity of the lungs to hold the breath. Where did his, so breath, can you see breath? You can feel it. But where his attention went? I was talking about breath. His attention went to the body. I didn't ask what is the capacity of the body to hold the breath. My question was, what is the potential of the breath? Unlimited. And where do you find that unlimited potential? When the breath comes to silence and you are conscious. उसको अपने योग में बोलते हैं कुंभक. So neither the breath is going out nor the breath is going in. If you can experience that even for few microseconds, an explosion of energy comes. The mind expands like crazy. It purifies very quickly.
Isn't it the same as holding the breath?
It has to happen naturally. If you are forcefully holding the breath, then ऐसे feeling होगी बाद में. When it is naturally coming to that silence, then there is no urgency to breathe in again.
When does that happen?
So when you are like cooking, when you are learning to cook, there you are ये डालूं के वो डालूं के ये करूं के वो करूं. But when you are become expert, then everything is easy going. No, there is no stress. So breath also should be no stress. Pranayam is stress because you are taking charge. Anyway, so
How do you practice that?
just watch the breath. Don't do anything else. Don't breathe in 10 times, breathe out 10 times. No, just breathing is a natural process. It's going in and coming out. Keep watching it to the exclusion of everything else. Within few minutes, your body will become still. Keep watching the breath. Or listen to the yesterday's meditation technique, guided meditation which we took.
So this is called kumbha.
No. The technical name for silence is kumbhak. But kumbhak is practiced.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to practice kumbhak. Let it happen naturally.
Okay.
Let it happen naturally. When it happens naturally, expansion happens. So at the body level, maximum you can go at the body level is total flexibility. But I told you some masters can go beyond that. In breath also, we can become like Hanuman. If you learn to control the breath, immense power comes in from inside. But if you do it very sahaj way, in a natural way, by observing the breath and come to that silence, very quickly you will be one with the truth, one with the reality, one with your purpose. So maybe you will get glimpses, but because this idiot mind is there in between somewhere, it has got some data. So then you come to the mind and you again, as I said, you don't try to deal with the mind, because the more you deal with the mind, the more the mind is going to react, because it loves attention. It loves to be in control. It loves to dictate everything. It loves to be go through the waking, dream, deep sleep experience, sometimes be the seer, hearer, toucher, feeler, taster. It loves variety. It loves variety. And more variety means more thoughts means more confusion means more doubts means more depression. Eventually it's a breakdown of a personality. And that is why somehow creation has created a system for us that every night we go to sleep where there are no thoughts in the mind. And we become rejuvenated for the next day. Think. So can we, purpose of life we are talking, what is our purpose? Don't forget that in that context you look at it. See? So what would be the maximum potential of mind? We talked about body, we talked about breath. What could be the maximum potential? From childhood till today, the mind has been only gathering data. पहले A, B, C, D, फिर A, A, E, E, then physics, chemistry, maths, languages, this, that. Continuously, so much knowledge is coming in. Is that it? Is there anything more possible for the mind? You want to build a photographic memory?
No, but yeah, okay.
No, then I will not tell you. What is the maximum potential of mind? Maharaj,
Again, unlimited.
Yeah, I'm
unlimited means what for you?
It's you giving it your best to unrealize the potential. I mean, it's literally
You being able to give your best through that instrument called the mind,
allowing it to
express. Okay. Anyone else? What is the maximum potential of the mind? अभी आप right?
You can do anything.
Anything is possible, right?
Anything is possible. Like you talking about yogis and all. They can do anything, you know. Like there is.
They
no-
can. अपनी बात करो ना. हमारी तो क्या बात करें. हम तो गए गुजरे हैं.
नहीं इतने भी गए उसे.
नहीं है. फिर आगे ना. So, see.
mindset. You know, the language word mindset means
Correct.
having a mindset that
Anything is
if-
possible. Will it be right now you have to think hard in order to achieve something, correct? You have to think hard, you have to be focused, you have to have absolute clarity and go after whatever you want in life, isn't it? You have to know the ins and outs of your business in order to manage the business. Mind is managing the business, isn't it? Mind has to know everything in general about the body to have a good health, and still health keeps going bad as you grow old. Huh? So somehow you are collecting enough data so that the mind is able to manage the basics. Is there more possibility for the mind to do something more fantastic? Are we only here like a person was sculpting, and one person came and asked, "Hey, why are you sculpting?" He said, I have to take care of my family. I've got a wife, I've got a child, 3 children, I got my parents. I have to survive, man. And this is the only job I know. But what are you making? Who cares what I'm making? I know the chisel and I got the hammer and I know where to hit it wherever they tell me. And because the lines are drawn and I'm doing it. But his job was to, where was his attention? To survive. Another person was asked in the same group, "Hey, why are you chipping away at the stone?" He says, "I want to be the bestest sculptor in this world. My statue is going to be the most revered one. It is going to go into the temple. It cannot be anything less." Where is his attention? His attention is to achieve the maximum, bring out the best creativity out of himself. First one was only in surviving. Second one is living. He wants to be famous. He wants to be known. He wants to make something that is extraordinary, which all of you have done as parents. as business people. Third one was doing, also chipping away. He was asked, "Why are you chipping away at the stone, my friend?" He says, "Because I can see something in this." He's not doing it for survival. He's not doing it for name and fame. He says, "I am doing it because in this stone, I can see a fantastic possibility." And when I am doing it, when I am chipping away, I am not me. I am lost. Me and the stone become one. And the stone guides me where to make the next chip. I am lost to the world because I am so at one ment with the stone. Exactly the same way, where is our attention in our mind? Is it on survival? Is it on wanting to be the best? Or is it to be the best every moment with whatever action you are doing, with so much at one ment with that action that you lose the idea of survival, that you lose the idea of being the best compared to others? All that idea goes out of you because now you are being the best every moment. Correct? There's no competition. There's no comparison for the third fellow. Second one, there was competition, comparison, and he wants to be the best. First one, only in survival and complaining, not doing it happily. The other second person doing it joyfully, but if someone else is making it better, he will get stressed that I am not going to be the best. And he will make a mistake in that excitement. But the last one, third fellow, he is coming from it from the heart. So there's no question of going wrong. So are you seeing your life as an expression of perfectness, or are you seeing your life as a matter of competition, as a matter of comparison, or as a matter of survival? समझ रहे हो क्या बोल रहे हैं? ये भी क्लिक हो गया तो बहुत हो गया आज के लिए. So are we surviving? Are we comparing and competing? Or are we available to express the best test in us at any given moment what life is presenting to us? So then we walk in the best way, we wear the best way, we speak the best way, we respect where it is appropriate in the right manner, we study whatever we are studying. We study in the best possible, by study for 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes should be so focused and you are so one with that study that you don't have to spend 2 hours to study it. Everything will be gained. Our problem is focus. If you go to a movie, you enjoy the movie or you keep complaining, yeah, last one was better. Maybe the next one will be even better. ये वाली तो ऐसी थी यार. अरे यार मूवी कहते enjoy, come back, story over. But we are always comparing, competing, or complaining. So what is your purpose of life? पता चला बच्चों कि you're lost in the dogs. You don't have to answer. Found some clarity? Found the answer? Almost there. आ जाएगा. My job is to put a virus in your mind. And now that virus will spread. You cannot stop it. It will bring clarity. When you go for polio, you go for COVID, they put the same virus, they put it back into you. And it acts as a immunity. Isn't it? So here we are putting, you are divine. These words are talking about the divine potential. we are putting that virus into you in a satsang. It will spread and it will take over. So, if you have any questions, ask. तुम्हारा नाम क्या बेटा? What's your name? अथर्व. अथर्व नहीं, अथर्व. इतना बढ़िया नाम है. अथर्व वेद. You know that? अथर्व वेद. If you have any questions, ask, because it's already 1 hour.
Just an observation.
Yeah.
A realization. I think one of the learnings in this for me was to have like higher benchmark for yourself.
Correct.
Because that's where your attention is going, and that's where the energy is going, and that's
Correct. Correct. And do that without stress. Do that without agitation. Do that without restlessness. Do that with a relaxed focus.
Swamiji, what do you recommend for stress? My stress level is very high.
इसको भेज दो यार. अभी last 3 days I had taken guided meditation here. You just follow it. 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
And I've been getting this calling from inside. I used to never believe in meditation. But in the last, let's say, year and a half, I've been getting this calling that I want to do meditation.
It will
and
chill
calm
you out.
myself, yeah.
Ground yourself.
Yeah.
It will relax. Oh, he can send you the links of the YouTube. You can subscribe YouTube, and जो भी नए talks आते रहते हैं, I keep putting it up. This one also will be there tonight. Not tonight, if I have time, otherwise tomorrow. But guided meditation, how to relax the body, how to relax the breath, and how to relax the mind.
Now, how often should that be done?
Every day.
Okay.
Every day. Every day. First few days, you just do the first one, relaxing the body. Once you get adept at it, then after a week or 2 weeks, then go to the next, which is relaxing the breath. Then do that for two weeks, then go to the mind, and then combine all the three. And I don't think I'll have time to combine all the three. But in every meditation, I'm taking you through the three, the previous one also. तो प्रैक्टिस करो, फटा बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है. पर उसके लिए ये आसपास डॉगी नहीं होना चाहिए, उसके बाद आसपास बेबी नहीं होना चाहिए. So what do? You find a time where you are, home is in silence. And if there is a disturbance, don't get disturbed. अरे यार मेरा meditation disturb कर दिया, मेरा time था ये. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं. नहीं. Take it in the stride. Take it in the stride. कि ठीक है, I'll have to do better to find some a moment when I am totally available. The time is totally available for me. It could be at night before you go to sleep, when the child has gone to sleep and wife has gone to sleep. And don't do it with the wife. Chalo, we'll do soulmate meditation together. We'll both relax our body. Hold hands and sit down. Kuch nahi hone wala. Do it in your own. You find out your time. Best place is toilet. No, I'm just joking. But find out time for yourself. And what I am doing there is for 45-50 minutes. As you get better at it, it can be done in 10 minutes. It can be done in 5 minutes. The whole relaxation schedule, exercise that I am taking, it's taking 45 minutes. It requires 1 second, 1 minute maximum, as you get better at it. So I'm going into detail of relaxation, every part of your body, but then all you have to, by the time you come to today's meditation, third one, I'm not doing all that detail which I did in the first meditation 2 days ago. I'm just saying scan, over. So practice, थोड़े दिन practice करोगे, थोड़ा सा इधर उधर agitation होगा, and as body starts relaxing, the mind will start relaxing, the breath will start relaxing, and you will feel chilled out.
And then it just comes to you naturally also.
It will not come to you naturally if you don't practice it regularly. तो उसके लिए you have to keep your thoughts higher. If your thoughts are lower and you are into survival, then meditation नहीं होता. पर्पस क्लियर होना चाहिए. जीवन का पर्पस क्या है? जीवन का पर्पस है टू यूनाइट विद द डिविनिटी. दैट इज योर पर्पस. देन व्हाट इज ऑल दिस हैपनिंग? मनी, जॉब, प्रमोशन, फैमिली, बच्चे, sleepless nights, etc., etc. That is how the destiny is unfolding. You had these desires which were unfulfilled in the past life, so they are getting fulfilled now. You mean I was a bachelor in my last life? I don't know. Have the capacity to go and find out. You can find out what your past life was. But there's no limit to finding out. Either you can get interested in the data of past or future, or you can get interested in being complete. So be complete. Be complete here and now. So that is a higher possibility. देखो जैसे इस आकाश को हम देखते हैं, the space we are. What is space? That which is accommodating the whole creation, isn't it? The whole universe is in the space. Something you can think. It is immediate. You look out. Where is the space ending? There is no end. We don't know where it begins and where it ends. But how many galaxies are getting created in this universe? How many planets, galaxies are getting destroyed in this universe? Is the space getting affected by it? I'm asking.
No, doesn't look like it. I don't know.
No, space doesn't get affected. So many waves are coming. So many waves are dying. Does the water get affected by the waves? Make your mind like that. Make your disposition like that. That come what may in life, I'm not going to lose my completeness. I'm not going to lose my oneness.
So does meditation help with that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with that comes creativity. With that comes intuition. With that comes an ability to you. कभी कभी तुमने देखा होगा, you get into a room, you know something is not right in this room. Maybe those people whom you have invited, they have had a fight with each other, or something must have, maybe किसी का death हो गया but they have invited you, now they can't get out of that engagement. But you know something is wrong. You suss it out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine that ability is there with you 24/7, 365 days a year. Won't it be a good tool? Not that you want to develop that, it automatically comes. The calmer you become, the greater your connection with everything happens. And unknowingly, कुछ सोचना नहीं है, अंदर से एक क्लिक आ जाता है कि you just start understanding everything as it is. People, situations. If problems come, that also you understand. And the stamina that sometimes the answer comes, sometimes it doesn't come, but you have the understanding कि ठीक है ये भी चला जाएगा क्योंकि इस दुनिया में कुछ परमानेंटली तो रहता ही नहीं है. So अभी हमको लगता है कि we have to do it. Otherwise what will be the consequence? Once you calm down, everything starts changing. This stress कि कैसे करूं, सोल्यूशन लाना है, मेरे को डिलीवर करना है, वो सब होना शुरू हो जाता है. वो कैसे होता है वो कोई बता नहीं सकता. The only way I can tell you is you start connecting with everything. The lesser the thoughts in your mind, the calmer you are in your body and mind, the more expansive you become. The more expansive you become, more purified you are. The more purified you are, the more at one ment with everything you are. And that is what everyone wants. Everyone wants to be one with. If I am loving myself, I want to love him also equally. Love my child equally. I want to love everyone in this world equally. Isn't it? But can I love everyone equally? Is it possible? At the worldly level, it is not possible. That love at the worldly level with the elders Can I love my elders like I love my wife? Not possible. Or husband? Not possible. So what is my love towards elders? Respect and reverence. What is my love towards my colleagues? Friendship. But don't cross the line. Or don't become overly friendly. But friendly. They should not. You are always available to be there for them. For the young kids, what is your love for them? Think. To scold. To correct them every time they do something. No. For the kids, love expresses as forgiveness. And with the bad characters of the society, the love expresses as indifference. Don't go to the jail and try to reform those people. अगर औकात नहीं है तो ऐसी काम मत करो. You have to see. So this is how at worldly level the expression is different. But you are connected with everyone. So wherever your role is, now my role is here to speak. I am speaking to the best of my ability. You listen to your best of your ability. Then life will present something else next. It will be food. Then that will be do that. A good job with that. Don't overeat, don't undereat. Enjoy every bite of it. Don't while eating think, if I wish uncle had got something else. I wanted the burger, not the pizza. If the burger is there, I wanted pizza, not the I wanted the pizza and not the burger. This is what we keep doing in life. So be content with what life is presenting you every moment and deal with it 100% with calm, relaxed mind.
Sorry, sometimes I feel like if I'm content, then is that going to affect my ambition?
No. You think you have ambition. I told you, it's already destiny. Whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Are you in tune with your destiny or not?
But what if I think like, why am I going to work? If I'm supposed to receive the money, it's going to come to me anyway, right?
But we have to put efforts, we have to put plans and think that planning that you're doing for the future is also a result of that divine. Think that way. Ownership लेना छोड़ दो. प्लानिंग पूरी होनी चाहिए. मैं भी तो प्लान करके ही यहाँ आया हूँ. मैं ऐसे तो नहीं कहा कि चलो यार प्लेन इधर जा रहा है चलो चढ़ जाते हैं. ऐसे तो नहीं किया. I bought 4 months ago I bought the ticket. The price at the right time when the price was low, that time I bought it. I planned.
But when we want to, our purpose of life to live fully, meaning to do the maximum potential we can. But a lot of times I struggle that I feel I can do more. But what is missing where I'm not able to connect that what can I do?
So that you are essentially infinite consciousness. You are essentially infinite consciousness. But you are living only a limited human being life. So अंदर से एक आवाज बोलती है कि I can do so much more. But the body and mind which have been conditioned in a particular way, they say, I can only do so much. Don't push me, man, I'll go into stress. So build up your capacity, build up your stamina. So do meditation, let the mind relax, let the mind expand. Automatically your stamina will increase.
More than stamina, it's what is that thing which is missing? वो identify कैसे करके, for example, what could I do better?
All you can do is keep thinking about that. That one which is infinite. So yesterday we went to the temple.
Yeah.
You did not do anything. Life brought you to in front of the Krishna Radha. Right?
Yeah.
And melting happened. Did you envisage that it was going to happen? You did not know. So you were at the right time, at the right place, with the right bhava, with the right feeling. And the ego melted for that moment. For that moment. There was a dissolving of the ego. That's why that tears. That dissolution of the ego happens when we go to the temple, we bow down. क्यों bow down करते हैं? कोई mechanically कर रहा है, but if someone is aware, at that time you know that in front of this God in front of whom I am standing, he represents something infinite, isn't it? That's why you are bending down. Otherwise, तुम्हारी क्या मजाल है किसके सामने तुम झुकोगे? You will not bend down in front of anyone, but you are bending down in front of a statue. It's inert because you have given it value that it represents the infinite. So you bring a thought of infinite in your mind, for example space, for example God, for example consciousness, and allow the expansion to happen. The growth will happen, exponentially it will happen. Doesn't take long. So be, rather than sabotage the possibility that it is difficult, it is not possible, nothing is happening, be always open to the possibility that it can happen anytime. But I'm going to keep at it. Just like at work, you keep at it even if the promotion is not there, in the hope that one day promotion is there, isn't it? You don't complain. जहाँ कंप्लेन करने लग गए, कंपेयर करने लग गए, कॉम्पीट करने लग गए तो स्ट्रेस आ जाता है. सोचो, अलग तरीके से सोचो. और बेस्ट तरीका है कि भाई गेट कनेक्टेड विद योर एसेंस एवरी डे. यू मस्ट गेट कनेक्टेड टू द एसेंस. Then your perspective of life will be very clear. When we are lost in the outside changing world, we don't know where to begin, where to end, where to stop, where to continue. But when we know that we are the source, we are the consciousness, it will ground you completely. बाकी का WhatsApp पे पूछ लेना. क्योंकि it's already food is here and
Catch a flight tonight.
yeah, 9:30 we have to leave. So
Today is the flight.
huh. Anything else? Going, gone. One, going. Two.
But for me, yesterday what you talked about activity and inactivity,
हाँ.
I applied it today
पकड़ लो बस उसको.
and it worked.
बस.
Actually, after a long years, I would say, it did work. And it went pretty well. So what you're saying, it is destined, right?
I'm not saying it.
I mean,
Bhagavad Gita is saying it.
Bhagavad Gita.
I'm just
मैंने
a
कभी
speaker.
आपसे सुना ना,
हाँ,
तो-
correct. तो ये छोटे I've spoken so many things today. Catch one or two points which have really, if you थोड़ी देर के लिए अभी बैठेंगे, just for 10-15 seconds, something will pop up in your mind that this is what I gelled with today. Hold it and stay with it. You don't have to remember the whole lecture. Just one or two points. And every time you listen to some lecture, take 1 point or 2 points and उसको अपने जीवन में bring it in your life. That's it. ॐ पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. Just sit quietly for a moment. Hariom. Have the courage in your heart to allow the infinite to express. डर के नहीं जीना है जीवन में, और बाहर किसी को देख के मेरे को ऐसे बनना है नहीं. Explore your potential. That's my last message.